The following is a presentation of TFNN, The Trader's Edge, with your host, Steve Rhodes.
Good morning, all you wonderful money masters and treasure hunters. Welcome to the November 5th terrific Tuesday edition of today's Opening Bell on The Trader's Edge. I'm your host, Steve Rhodes, and I absolutely treasure your presence here today. My outcome, as always, is to help you to become a better money master and to provide you with the tools that each of us need in order to lead an inspired life. Because leading an inspired life, folks, that's what it's all about. So let's go look at one of our tools. This is the tool I call, with every ending, there is a new beginning. You know, this is a tool that works for life and a tool that works for the markets that we trade. Remember, we can't control life circumstances, only the way we respond to them. You know, nature demonstrates this to us on a daily basis. Everything, folks, and I mean everything, works in cycles. The Earth, it rotates on a daily cycle. The moon revolves around the Earth every 28 days, and the Earth, well, revolves around the sun every year. We have the seasons of life, the seasons of the year, fall, winter, spring, and summer. Tides, they flow in. Tides, they flow out. The sun rises and the sun sets. Every beginning has an ending, and all endings herald a new beginning. Life out of death, so to speak. You know, we generally like beginnings, and at times, well, we celebrate endings. There were dozens of endings to sporting events yesterday. For some, it was a celebration. The market moved higher yesterday. For some, it was a celebration. You see, the more we allow ourselves to trust that every ending is a new beginning, the less likely we are to resist letting go of old ideas and attitudes. Live and let go is what I say. You know, the stock market, it moves in waves of which the beginning and ending are marked by swing points. Think about how important that is. You know, I like swing points because without them, I could not perform any Fibonacci analysis. For every beginning, there is an ending. Now, we all fear change, right? Yet we all wish to grow. We all fear change, yet we wish to become more. We all fear change, yet we wish to expand our horizons and experience all that this beautiful world has to offer. So why, then, do we fear change? For every ending, there is a beginning. You know, we can coast downhill, but mountain climbing, that really is the journey out there. Imagine you are a caterpillar. You have a strange urge to spin a cocoon around your body. Certain death for sure. How difficult it must be to let go of the only life you have ever known. Yet, if you are willing to trust, as the caterpillar does, the end of your life as an earthbound worm may be the beginning of your life as a beautiful winged creature of the sky. The power behind change is that with each ending, there is a new beginning. Perhaps you're letting the fear of change hold you back from the gifts of your future. Something to think about. Well, let's go check out the beginning and ending of the markets out here right now. We've got the Dow futures down 69 points, trading out at 15,506. We've got the S&P futures off 6.5 points, trading out at 1757. NASDAQ futures down about 11 points, trading out at 33.66 and change. King dollar up 14 ticks, trading out at $80.70 out here. Some movement in the currency market. Oh, the Great British Pound. We'll most certainly take a look at that. Goldilocks is flat, is trading out at 13.14. Silver flat as well, trading at 21.71. Light sweet crude back 48 cents, trading out at 94.14. Quick peek around the world out here. We've got the DAX right now off 48 points. That's about a little over 0.5%. Same thing in the case of the FTSE. It's off 36 points out there. Over in Asia last night, a little bit of a mixed bag. Dow, the Nikkei was up 23 points. The Hang Seng off 150, and the Shanghai up 8. Our call-in number, 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. Would love to hear from you. Be happy to take a look at your stock, answer your question, whatever it is that I can do to assist you. Let's start off by taking a look at the ES Mini out here. You know, yesterday morning, As we were beginning our day with a market that was in the overbought zone. So as we came into that 9:30 session, what I said was we're at a point where the market needs to either move sideways or pull back in order to work off that condition, and pull back is what it did. In essence, it made about a 0.382 retracement from the swing point low. Right. Every ending, there is a beginning. That's the beginning. That swing point low. We're going to use that now to measure where the market is, what it's doing. That's the swing point that came in at 12:30 in the afternoon on November 1st on Friday, 1747. That's one beginning. The next beginning out here that we're going to use is going to be the 2:30 a.m. session. We saw the ES Mini get up into that 0.618 retracement level. That's around the 1763 zone. We're going to be using the swing point high, which is 1764. Those are the red lines going across my screen. If you are watching us here on Tiger TV, if you're listening on the radio or your mobile device at TFNN.mobi, thank you so much for doing that. Remember, you can always catch the archive of this show on Channel 9. So what we've seen here is a 0.382, a little bit over 0.382 retracement. The 0.382 retracement, 1757. We're trading at 1756.50 out there, so we're really right in that zone. Next stop down, 1753. That's your 0.618 retracement. We want to understand where those floors are. What we can also see by taking a look at my chart here is I would have to say that we have been trading, not we, but the S&P futures, really a couple different consolidating patterns that you could take a look at. The larger one being a 25-point consolidation range. That being the highs of about 1773, the lows of 1747. That should equate to about 25 points or so out there. So a break either way, upside or downside out there, that's the consolidation zone that we are taking a look at. Now, of course, as we come into the market here right now, the market is, just as yesterday we were coming into a market that was overbought. Guess what? We're coming into a market right now that is oversold. However, it got to an oversold condition at 5 a.m. this morning. But you see that wide-ranging bar on the way down here? During that 30-minute session out here, take a look at what price actually did. Price just simply, as it got to an oversold condition, had to work itself off. Worked itself off by doing what? By moving sideways. By moving sideways inside this wide-ranging bar. And then, boom! It worked that condition off. And then we had another push down coming into the 9 a.m. time frame here with, guess what? Another bit of a wide-ranging bar out here. Really looks very similar to the bar that took place at 5 a.m., same bar that we see here right now at 9 a.m. So, unless we see a close above that high at 9 a.m., this bar here, which is 1758.75, what we will see here is a market that just simply works off an oversold condition by moving sideways. So we'll see how this plays out here. Again, the next stop down, 1753 out here. The key level, though, for us to be watching, for us to be paying attention to, is really the bottom of the consolidation. We'll use 1747. Either the break of the consolidation to the downside, 1747, or the break of the consolidation to the upside, 1773. At some point in time here, the sideways move is going to loosen up. And when it does loosen up, it's probably going to be a relatively large move out there, 25 points, according to the ES Mini. If we go take a look here at the daily charts, let's do that. Let's put up the daily charts for the futures contracts. Let's go take a look at the Dow futures. What we can see here, here's a, well, I said a big move. I suppose that was an understatement because I was only talking about a 25-point move, and that was inside the ES Mini, inside the S&P futures. Well, the big move will become inside the Dow because it is as clear as bell here on this chart that the Dow has been working in a 1,000-point consolidation move. Whichever way this breaks, it is going to be a doozy to the upside or a doozy to the downside. So 15,676, that's the number that we're paying attention to the upside. On the downside, we're looking at 14,648. That doesn't mean that the consolidation range has to break. This thing could go on for quite some time, going from high to low, low to high. At this stage here, we see significant resistance up at these highs out here. We'll see if the bears can do anything in moving these markets out here. So that's on the daily chart for the Dow. If we go take a look here at the Russell 2000, we want to take a look at the Russell on the daily. Yeah, let's take a look at the Russell 2000. Yesterday having a pretty decent move out here. That's after, if we take a look at the retracements here so far that have been attained. If we go to the low, October 9th, up to the high, that little key reversal session, little bearish engulfing, that it engulfed quite a few sessions. That was a major, remember, the IWM, the Russell 2000, Russell 2000 futures have been very, very, very strong. It gave us a very, very bearish signal. So what we did see take place, which is normal, is we saw that pullback, and it was with volume down to the 0.382 retracement. Saw a nice little bounce yesterday, albeit on lighter volume. That says, oh, beware out there. And right now we're seeing potentially a rejection of that swing point. A close back below 1100.30. That's going to be a rejection of that October 30th swing point. We did see price close inside there, but this could be more of an A to B equals CD down inside of the Russell 2000. If we take a look at what the retracement has been, I didn't mean to do that, but did it anyways. Let's go take a look at what's the retracement been really since the high from October the 30th down to the low, and you'll see that was yesterday was a move up to the 0.618 level, all done in one trading session. So this market here, Russell 2000, perhaps giving the biggest and best signal of a market that wants to just simply make a normal correction. An A to B equals CD down inside of the Russell probably just sets up your next Gartley buy pattern, maybe like right around there or so. We'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
Who says you can't take it with you? TFNN says you can. With your mobile device and TFNN's live radio streams, TFNN has put it all in the palm of your hands. No special apps to download. No subscription fees for live radio or TigerTV streams. We say you can.
Now let's go over to the dollar, because the dollar is going to be the generator. It is the generator of basically higher dollar, lower market. And what the dollar has done, and this whole uptrend, folks, has just gone sideways. The way it works, folks, is this.
We say you can. The Tiger Financial News Network. Smart investors and professional traders know you can. TFNN.com. Educating investors. With the launch of TigerTV, TFNN has brought our programming to the next level. With TigerTV, you can gain access to each host's charts and computer screens as they host their daily stock program. Whether it's Tom O'Brien, Steve Rhodes, Basil Chapman, David White, Larry Pesavento, Andy Hecht, Victor Jones, or Terrell Martin, you can catch all of our technicians hosting their programs live and archived on TigerTV for your viewing pleasure 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. If you haven't checked out TigerTV, then visit TFNN.com and see what you're missing.
TFNN is excited about our new software charting program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts. In collaboration with Tom O'Brien and using his best-selling book, The Art of Timing the Trade, Your Ultimate Trading Mastery System, David White has programmed an outstanding piece of software that will complement any trader's methodology. Using this first-of-its-kind program, The Art of Timing the Trade Charts allows you to scan thousands of stocks for Fibonacci formation setups, including Gartleys, ABCs, butterflies, and much more. The Art of Timing the Trade Charts is designed to help you when scouring the markets for stocks just beginning to form the trading patterns that many investors spend days, weeks, or even months searching to find. And right now, we're offering licenses available at only $79 a month. We are so confident that you're going to love this new charting software that will even give you a 30-day unconditional money-back guarantee. Don't miss out on this incredible new piece of software. Get your copy of The Art of Timing the Trade Charts today by visiting TFNN.com.
Patterns, profits, and peace of mind.
Are you looking for a precision edge in the market? Something that can stack the odds in your favor? Then look into Larry Pesavento's trading newsletter.
Patterns, profits, and peace of mind.
In each weekly issue, Larry explains what's going to happen in the markets based on the pattern he sees developing and gives you actionable trade ideas based on those patterns. Plus, you'll get his detailed analysis on a variety of markets and sectors, including stocks, treasury bonds, the gold market, oil, the dollar, the forex market, and more. You'll get access to all the patterns Larry is seeing in the markets, plus the Astro Harmonics and powerful Bradley stock market model that Larry utilizes for less than $5 a day. An extremely potent combination that will give you the edge you've been looking for. Try patterns, profits, and peace of mind absolutely free for 2 full weeks. That's an $85 value. Yours free when you register right now.
Get Larry's patterns, profits, and peace of mind.
And get the edge you've been looking for.
Investors, Taz Market Research delivers to its subscribers expert commentary on the analysis of 15 different markets each day. Get this invaluable and timely information through the daily market research videos Taz Market Research produces each day before 9 a.m. The video analysis will include reports on currencies, interest rates, indices, metals, energies, grains, and more. You'll be able to gauge where high profitability setups are in each of the markets. Receive a free 2-week trial subscription to Taz Market Research videos on the front page of TFNN.com. Steve takes your phone calls now. Toll free at 1-877-927-6648. Internationally at 727-445-1044.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
It absolutely is, folks. Welcome back. Boy, time just absolutely flies. You know, the next thing we know, it's going to be July 4th. Of course, before then, we've got the holiday season. It is quickly approaching here. And I don't know if, you know, each of us at some point in time reach an age where, you know, people want to buy you gifts. And they always ask that question, hey, what is it that you need? What is it that you want out there? And most of us at a certain point in time say, really, there's not too much yet. You know, it's a holiday, it's the giving season out there, and so folks want to be able to get you something. Oftentimes, if you don't give them any direction out there, you end up with really a wasted investment, some wasted money, things that for the most part, well, you know, they might not do you as much good as, how about investing in yourself? How about investing in yourself? And, you know, here at TFNN, we've got the opportunity to do that. You can invest in yourself, or you can have your loved ones invest in you just simply by going over and buying Tiger dollars out here. Now, this is a nice investment because it has a 25% return on top of all of the great education, whatever it is that you're going to do and use to educate yourself. So this Tiger dollar promotion is the last one of the year. 25% bonus on anything it is that you invest in yourself, and it expires not this coming Sunday, but the following Sunday, November 17th. So think about it like this. Maybe that loved one in your life, or loved ones, they're not asking you that question right now, but why don't you give them that opportunity to buy something for you, invest in yourself, invest in themselves as well, because this is a gift that will keep on giving. You want to talk about keep on giving? It's the euro, Japanese yen. That's the currency pair that we've got up on my screen right now. That's the chart we've got up here. Right now, traveling below the 0.382 retracement level. Really just stopped here. Let a few folks off of the elevator. Got down here on Friday. Just a little bit of a sideways move. A little doji candle doesn't mean anything. Doji candle in the beginning of a move is absolutely irrelevant, at least in my line of work out here. And doji candles don't mean much to me on a market that is moving down, because the emotion of selling versus buying, you know, a doji on the way up, when you have to, in order for a market to move up, when you've got ambivalence out there, that has more meaning to me. That's really the meaning of a doji candle. But selling from an emotional standpoint, you know, and buying, you've got to have a bid out there, and you've got to have buyers, and then selling, it just doesn't work that way. And then here we can see right now 132.61. That's your 0.382 level. Retracement level coming off of this little this butterfly sell pattern that was out there. And it's given us two sell signals each time the market had made that move up towards where that butterfly sell signal began out here. Looked to me like the euro, Japanese yen, going to hit my first target out here. Not a target of 130.83. That was written on there weeks, well, I can't say weeks ago, but it was certainly written upon there. I had to at least put it out there back around October the 22nd as the pattern was coming to a fruition out here. So it looks like 130.83 is its target range. That, folks, will not be good for the running of the bulls out here. The bulls do not want to see the euro, Japanese yen currency pair move to the downside. Speaking of currency pairs, if we go take a look here at the Great British Pound, U.S. dollar, we took a look at all four of these currency pairs here yesterday, the day before. But let's take a look at the Great British Pound. One of the things that we identified here was this downtrend channel that price had been moving in. It's made two A to B equals CD down patterns. Yesterday, as we were taking a look at it, I believe, I don't know if we got all the way up here. Let me see here. Yesterday is 11.4. No, we didn't get all the way up here, but we did have this price channel in place here. I haven't touched anything. We could see how price was trying to break out of this area, and my goodness, at 4:30 this morning, it broke out, and it broke out with a vengeance. You talk about wide-ranging bars out here. So what we can say here, in taking a look at a 30-minute chart for the Great British Pound U.S. dollar, it has broken its downtrend. So what does that mean? Well, let's go take a look at what the daily chart is showing us. Here's where you can use some multiple time frames or patterns within them to be able to identify changes in trend inside a market. Remember, for every beginning, there is an ending. For every ending, there's a new beginning out here. Well, when we took a look at the Great British Pound U.S. dollar on the daily chart yesterday, what we looked at was a sideways consolidation box out here. It's a consolidation. You had that nice wide-ranging breakout session bar from September 18th, courtesy of Uncle Ben Bernanke. Doesn't really matter how it happened. It just matters that it happened out here. And you don't have to remember that date. All you have to do is take a look at that candle and know that on an energy level, that candle is a type 1, with type 1 being the strongest out there. Well, we're going to call it a 1.25. That was a strong candle. Price moving back into it yesterday, into the bottom of the consolidation as well. And now what we've seen is a breakout. So what does that mean when we take a look at this consolidation pattern? You know, it means to me, Great British Pound likely to go try to bust it up, because it most certainly could not bust it down. 877-927-6648. We'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
In quiet markets, investors search for new trading opportunities. We'd like to introduce you to a new product that provides opportunities even in flat markets. Nadex, the North American Derivatives Exchange, is a new and innovative Chicago-based exchange registered with the Commodity Futures Trading Commission, and unlike most other exchanges, Nadex allows you to trade directly through them with direct market access when using their trading platform. Nadex never charges a fee to use their platform, which even includes real-time charts and full customization capability. Nadex's unique short-term binary options allow traders and investors to capitalize on strategies even when the underlying markets are quiet. Nadex's innovation has allowed them to come up with a line of unique trading products that are unavailable anywhere else. See how it works at nadex.com. That's NADEX.com, or click on the Nadex banner on the front page of TFNN.com. Futures and options trading involves risk and may not be appropriate for all investors.
If you're an active trader looking for that extra edge when it comes to trading and investments, then now is a great time to get a 2-week free trial to Tom O'Brien's daily market letter, Market Insights. Tom O'Brien's daily newsletter, Market Insights, comes out every market day at around 9:30 a.m. and provides Tom's daily commentary on the broad market, including the Dow, NASDAQ, and S&P, plus specific trade recommendations. There's even an update published most afternoons to keep you informed about the day's market activity. He'll give you the entry price, price target, and stop price of each stock and option trade. With Market Insights, there's nothing left to guessing. For all the details and to get your 2-week free trial to Market Insights started today, visit TFNN.com.
Andy Hecht, the host of the Commodities Hour, recently launched his newsletter service, the Technomental Commodity Report, and only 6 weeks in, Andy has already recorded a triple-digit winner. Andy advised his subscribers to purchase a long-term call option at 46 cents on July 11th, and then sent out a special update Friday, August 16th, advising his subscribers to close that position at $1.40. That's a 204% profit in just 5 weeks. The Technomental Commodity Report by Andy Hecht is released each Thursday morning, and right now you can get a month-long free trial to this subscription while locking in the low introductory rate of only $39 a month. Andy Hecht has been a commodities trader for over 3 decades. Let his experience work for you. Sign up for your month-long free trial to the Technomental Commodity Report today at TFNN.com. It's that time of year again, and our semi-annual Tiger Dollar sale is back. For a limited time only, you can get a 25% bonus on any Tiger Dollar purchase, and included in your purchase, you'll gain access to an exclusive 4-hour live trading event with Tom O'Brien on November 19th called Strategies for Trading ETFs, a live trading event. The only way to gain access to this exclusive 4-hour workshop with Tom O'Brien, which includes live trading, is by purchasing Tiger Dollars as part of this promotion. Tiger Dollars can be used for any TFNN products and never expire, so now is a perfect time to get your 25% bonus. Don't delay, this will be our last Tiger Dollar promotion in 2013, so act today. For all the details and to get your 25% bonus on your Tiger Dollar purchase today while gaining access to Tom O'Brien's exclusive 4-hour online workshop and live trading session specifically on ETFs, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
This segment is brought to you by Think or Swim. For more information, just click the Think or Swim banner on the front page of TFNN.com.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
And we're off to the races. We got the Dow down 80 points, trading out at 15,559. S&P off 7, trading at 1760. Composite down 16 points, trading at 3920. Russell 2000 off about 5 points, trading out 1103. Apple down 57 cents. Microsoft up a nickel. Google off 4 1/4. Leading the charge to the upside is Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. REGN is a ticker symbol. Up a nice $14 and change this morning, up 5%. Endo Health Solutions, ENDP. Let's check this out here. Out with numbers. They're up 29% here this morning. Revenues of $715 million versus $750 from last year. That's the Q3 numbers out here. Adjusted net income, let's see, 161 versus 153. What the heck is driving this stock out here? It's up 29% here this morning, up $13 and change. We'll take a look at that. Pioneer Natural Resources, PXD, up 2.5%, up $5 and change. Diamondback Energy, FANG. How'd you like to have that for your ticker symbol? FANG is up $4.31. Tesla Motor up $4 and change. Cornerstone, CSOD, up 8% this morning. Michael Kors out with numbers, I believe, before the bell. KORS is the ticker symbol. They're up a nice 4%, up $3 and change out here. They did net income $145 million versus $97. Nice job there on the bottom line. How about revenues? Total Q3, their revenues $845 million versus $855. I would say they've got some pretty smart bean counters in the back of their room in order to be able to drive up that bottom line without doing anything to the top line out there. Something to think about. Cognizant Technologies, CTSH up 3.5%. AOL up 7% this morning. Solar City up 5%. Energen, EGN is a ticker symbol. They're up 8%. Carix Biopharma, KERX, that's up 22% out here this morning. Let me see here. Their Q3 loss widens. Oh, that's a good reason to also celebrate that stock, up 22%. I wonder what they've cured out here. To the downside, we've got Broadsoft, BSFT, off 24%. What the heck is going on there this morning? Broadsoft guided below estimates out here. They are just absolutely getting hammered. Down $8 and change. Polypore International, PPO, down about 14%, off $6 and change. XL Service Holdings, EXLS, down 16%, off 470. Amazon down a bit, down about 280. Now, we got to take a look at Amazon. I don't know that it made an island out here, but we want to take a look at it. Baidu down $3 this morning, off 2%. Tenet Healthcare, THC, down about 7%, off $3 and change. Netflix off about $1.50. Expeditors International down $2.60 out here. Our call number 877-927-6648. Give us a call, folks. We can most certainly take a look at your stock. Let's go take a look at some of these things that are jumping to the upside and jumping to the downside. Let's go check Broadsoft out here. See what the heck it is doing. BSFT is its ticker symbol. Broadsoft right now, boy, gapping down with major volume out here. This thing looks ugly, doesn't it? Let's go see what it is trying to move into. Boy, take a look at this thing. Volume so far this morning, just an example, 998,000 shares. It made a high about 2 weeks ago on October 22nd with 395,000 shares. So let's go see. Oh, this thing here has a high volume low. That's where it's headed to. That's going to be right down here on the trading session of February 28th, the top of which is 23.50. It's trading at 25 1/4 right now, so it's on its way down, more likely to the lows. That's 20.77, the actual swing point out here. The following day, $20.45. Looks like that's where Broadsoft is headed to, and it's got big, huge volume, though, down there on that trading session of February 28th. 11 million shares. We'll see what kind of volume this thing has in it today, but Broadsoft headed all the way back to that swing point. I suspect that will actually hold that low, and looks like this is really just in some kind of type of consolidating pattern out there. But, boy, having a real bad day. Broadsoft. Let's take a look here at Polypore. PPO is the ticker symbol. They're down 14% this morning. Looks like with some pretty decent volume here. This had a wide-ranging bar, high-volume day back on the trading session of September 18th. It's now below that area. It looks like that has that's the B point that it has just jumped through here this morning with some big volume. Headed to this high-volume bar, at least. We'll pull back a little further to the left out here. High-volume bar is February 21st, low is 35.10. That's where it's headed to. That has 3 million shares, but today it's already done 580,000 shares. We haven't really traded for, 9 minutes out there. So it's trying to take, let's see. It's got this volume bar back here, but, This thing better find support down here at this low from August 2nd, because if it doesn't have anything to stop it from its fall down to much, much lower price out here. So this is on Polypore. PPO is a ticker symbol, and this thing's going to need to find support here at about the $30.95, or it spells double trouble out there. Let's take a look here at what else do we got here percentage-wise. I wanted to look at General Cable. That's down. General Cable Corp. BGC. What are they hinting at here? Not good. Man, there are some stocks that are just truly falling apart here this morning. BGC is the ticker symbol. Okay, so this thing down with some big volume here already. Let's take a look and see where this thing might find some support. This thing is taking out a B point with the volume here this morning. The B point on this is the trading session of June 24th. Only did 1.1 million shares. Already done 380,000 shares. So this thing set up an A to B equals CD down. Let's go take a look and see where this thing is headed to at a minimum. Looks like probably more than a 1-to-1 A to B equals CD down. The 1-to-1 takes you to about the 26.74. Yeah, it's way more than that. Let's pull this back, see where it's got any kind of volume to hold this thing. Nowhere. This is going to have to hold these, I guess you got this high volume low right here. So this is where it's headed to, which is November 1st, 2011, 2142 to 2361. 2142, that's going to be your 1 to 1.618 A to B equals CD. That better hold that stock in check right there. Otherwise, there's nothing to keep that from falling much, much further. Let's go take a look at some stocks here moving to the upside. You got Regeneron Pharmaceuticals, REGN. Is the ticker symbol, having a very nice, healthy morning out here, up about $14 and change. That's up 5%. This has been a big powerhouse. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals here does have a little sideways consolidation range that it tested. Let me just make sure I update my chart here. Yeah, it looks like it tested that consolidation range yesterday. Did it with 800,000 shares coming into last time it broke out with 1 million shares above the consolidation. Today breaking higher, has decent volume, 321,000 shares. Regeneron Pharmaceuticals is trying to complete a consolidation breakout that should take the stock up to about the 337-ish level out there, minimum of about 337 inside of Regeneron Pharmaceuticals. Let's take a look at this Endo Health Solutions, ENDP is the ticker symbol. That thing is up large. Type it in here. ENDP is the ticker symbol. It's up 31% here this morning. Man, oh man. I didn't see. Let me go back and see if I can find out what the news is on this thing here. See if I can find anything. Oh, let's see, Endo Health Solutions has leaped to a new after acquisition. So they've acquired something out here, or they've been acquired. Let's see. Nope. Endo Health is buying Paladin Labs out there, and the market is digging it for sure. Big volume, certainly behind this move out here. No way to give you a projection. This is up and over its all-time highs, is what it looks like, yeah. So it does have the A to B equals CD. I guess I can't give you A to B equals CD on this equity here. The A point is going to be the low in 2008, October of 2008. Your C point down here is going to be your low on January 31st, 2013. Take a look at that strong move. This is a monthly chart that we're looking at. Strong move as the move along that C to D leg tells you it's going to do more than 1-to-1. So 61.84 is the likely next stop here for ENDP. That is Endo Health Solutions out here. Open Text Corp, OTEX, is their ticker symbol. Open Text is trading up about 8% here this morning. They've entered into an agreement to acquire GXS Transaction. So that is, let's go see where this stock here is trading into or above. Again, OTEX is the ticker symbol out here. No, oh, there we go. Okay, good. So this thing has had a couple of breakouts here recently. A little shooting star as we speak right now, but not a shooting star that I would be worried about out here. So this thing here has had, the last time that this broke out, had wide price spread, big accelerated volume. April the 25th out there did about 2 million shares. It's already done today, 249,000 shares, taking out its most recent swing point high, which was October 28th. That was a 78.36. So that has formed at least a small A to B equals CD up, if not a larger one out there. The small A to B equals CD up on this thing. We just come off the swing point low here from August 5th up to the high on October 28th down to yesterday's low. You can see it's made the 1-to-1, but with that type of move out here, probably more like 92.48 or so would be its target area. If I take a look at a weekly chart on this, let's see here. So weekly, we're up over resistance area. That resistance level that was established here on July 15th, 2011, that price high was 72.32. There were 2.3 million shares. The first time up was with 1.5 million shares, but today, this week here, it should be enough volume to clearly get above that area. So the larger A to B equals CD pattern on this. Let's see here. We'll go back and take a look at what the daily number, the weekly number shows that this equity here is going to move. First target is 94.87. Next target is 108. So 95 to 108. And the daily target said 95, let's see, said 87, said 92. So I'd say $92 to 95 is most likely where OTEX is headed to. You got Vitamin Shop. VSI is the ticker symbol. VSI looks like they're out with numbers. They did net income of $16.3 million. It was flat with last year. Net sales were up 14% to $272 million versus $239 million. VSI is the ticker symbol. So let's go take a look at it, see what it is doing. Then we'll go make our rounds, take a look at the commodity sector, see what's going on out there. A Vitamin Shop here, though, has some troubles in it. So this thing broke down big time. This is called volume off of the highs and big volume. Let me pull this back. Yeah, it's an IPO. This thing came about in 2009, but this thing had some major, a nice run-up off of the 2009 low out there. You know, that's what you like to see, an IPO coming out in the $17-ish range, makes it run all the way up to $66. Got up to a high of $65.93 on February 19th, and then, boy, talk about getting 4 flat tires out here. That's what the Vitamin Shop did. The Vitamin Shop needs some vitamins. Apparently, it's not taking what it is that it sells out there, because this thing had 4.2 million shares, big volume off the top to the downside. Just to give you an idea, it made the high out here with 556,000 shares. So you got a nice little gap up, but all it's doing, it's running right into the resistance area, somewhere around 56.80 out here. And that is on Vitamin Shop. Now, let's go take a look here at the commodity sector. Let's start off with Goldilocks, see what we've got going on here with gold right now. I got so many things on my screen here. Give me a moment here to do this, do that. And if we've got gold is down 80 cents, so a flat trading session out here in gold. That's not very bullish. We're below the 0.382 retracement of just simply its last leg up. Gold most certainly traveling inside a downtrend channel out here, but it's interesting. Let me see here if I've got maybe it's on the weekly chart where I really noted it. Son of a gun, I don't know where I noted that. In any event here, right now it's down below the 0.382 level, which is 13.19 out here. Looks like 12.93 is likely where Goldilocks wants to travel to. It is inside this nice sign of strength, that October 17th bar out here. We'll see if gold pulls back on lighter volume. Really, at this stage here, now I'd like to see it come back and actually test the swing point low from October 15th. Do that with light volume and really get all the way down to 1274, the beginning of the last breakout area. But gold and silver, they really won't listen to me or what I want to do. I'm just saying from a stock chart perspective, that's what I'd like to see. Silver, not really doing a whole lot out here, but that's neither doing anything to the bullish case, really, nor the bearish case. I would have to say that the red descending trend lines that we're looking at, or channel lines that we're looking at, those are the ones that have more power. All we've really seen here is a little bit of a subcorrection channel out here, and that is inside silver. So that is suggesting that it wants some lower price out there. So, light sweet crude, let's see if light sweet crude hit our target. 93.82 was the number. Did it with a little Dojius style candle out here. Of course, remember, it has no meaning here at the lows. Selling begets selling out here. So 93.80 was the 2.618 expansion. We've seen 93.93 so far as the low today. 2.618 expansion is of this B to C swing point. That's the low from September 4th and the high to September 6th. Right now, the Dow is off 85. S&P is down 8.5. We'll be right back, folks.
Yeah, we'll look at them stars and we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
You take a hands-on approach to managing your investments, and whether you're bullish or bearish on U.S. Treasuries, the ETFs from Direction Shares are there to help you magnify your perspective. Bull ETFs for a rising market and bear ETFs for a falling market. Direction Shares gives you the tools for both sides of the trade. Discover how we can help at DirectionShares.com today. An investor should consider the investment objectives, risks, charges, and expenses of the Direction Shares carefully before investing. The prospectus and summary prospectus contain this and other information about Direction Shares. To obtain a prospectus or summary prospectus, please contact Direction Shares at 800-851-0511. The prospectus or summary prospectus should be read carefully before investing. An investment in the funds is subject to risk, including the possible loss of principal. The funds are designed to be utilized only by sophisticated investors such as traders and active investors employing dynamic strategies. Investors in the fund should understand the consequences of seeking daily investment results, understand the risk of shorting, and intend to actively monitor and manage their investments. Distributor Foresight Fund Services, LLC. David White's newsletter, The Technology Insider, is focused like a laser on finding the next big things in technology. If you had invested only $10,000 in Microsoft in 1986, you'd have been a millionaire by 2000. Disruptive technology like Microsoft's is the key to these massive long-term profits, and the Tech Insider is the vehicle from TFNN to capitalize on these opportunities. This is the go-to newsletter that identifies, monitors, and profits on mostly little-known cutting-edge companies with great long-term prospects. David's experience is as an inventor of Emmy-winning animation products for TV and Hollywood that propelled a company public. Match that with 14 years as a full-time trader, and he's uniquely qualified to guide you through the light-speed world of ever-evolving high-tech. If you're ready to ride the next big technology bull market for less than $40 per month, log on to TFNN.com and get your 2-week free trial to the Technology Insider. Get in on the ground floor of the next big thing today. Basil Chapman has just announced that he will be hosting a one-day online master trader class. Friday, November 8th, Basil Chapman will teach you the essential fundamentals he uses when trading the market with his Chapman Wave methodology. Included in this full-day online master trader class is 1 month of Basil's daily newsletter service, The Opening Call, a $128 value, as well as a copy of his CD book introducing the Chapman Wave methodology, which usually sells for $249. Join Basil Chapman for this powerful one-day online master trader class Friday, November 8th, which will be archived if you can't attend live, where he'll give you a complete understanding of the Chapman Wave methodology and how to apply it to profitably trade any market in any time frame. For all the details and to reserve your spot while taking advantage of early bird pricing and saving $200 off the regular price, visit the front page of TFNN.com today.
Have you subscribed to the Gold Report yet? On Wednesday, August 14th and Thursday, August 15th, Tom O'Brien advised his Gold Report subscribers to close out 6 of their 9 open positions, all winning trades ranging from a 10.69% profit to an incredible 48% profit in just one equity. Tom O'Brien brings an incredible wealth of knowledge and experience to the gold market and the equities within the industry. That's almost 12 years since this powerful newsletter first began. And right now, you can get a 30-day free trial to the Gold Report by visiting TFNN.com. Make sure you're a subscriber as this volatile gold market makes its way back into positive territory after declining all the way from $1,900 to under $1,200 an ounce in only 2 years. Get your 30-day free trial today by visiting TFNN.com.
Catch the Money Masters as they teach you the art of mastering money when it comes to trading and investing. Next on TFNN.
It's always better when we're together. Yeah, we'll look at them stars when we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
It absolutely is, folks. Welcome back. Dow is down about 90 points right now, trading out at 15,549. S&P is up 9 points, trading out at 1759. Russell 2000 leading the charge there to the downside. Russell 2000 giving the largest breakdown signals here as of late. It's off 9 points, about 0.8% out here. Let's check in on bonds. Treasury bonds, 30-year Treasury bond here right now as we speak thus far, breaking this little slight rising price channel that it has been traveling in as it came off of the lows. Again, when we're taking a look at price channels out here, we're using either an open or close of the body of a candle. We're not using the intraday or inter-period session, the extreme emotions, which are the shadows or the wicks of the candle. So we're using the open session from this is a continuous contract that we're looking at from September the 6th out there. Next touch point being the close on September 10th. Next touch points here being the open on October 16th out there. There's our 3 touch points to the downside. You can see here that this could be a real break of the Treasury bonds. So they're moving lower. The market is moving lower. I say you just simply trade each pattern separately as is. Now, that is on the daily chart. During the break here, I went to a weekly chart, see if I could identify maybe what's going in a little bit longer term. Remember, whatever time frame it is that you're trading on, please make sure you're looking up one level as well as down one level out there. You want to understand the real power of the trend that's underway, and the larger trend is always going to be the upper level out here. Well, the upper level, we take a look at the continuous contract for the 30-year Treasury. First, it had completed a 1 to 1.618, A to B equals CD. That was coming off of the high the week of November 16, 2012. That's your A point. Your B point was the low that came in on March the 8th, down at the 140.14 level. Makes a retracement. Looks like a normal retracement out here into May 3rd, 2013. Remember, we're looking at a weekly chart out here. 1-to-1, well, it was going to do more than 1-to-1. Just take a look at that move out here and take a look at that bar. It was going to do more than a 1 to 1.272 because that wide-ranging bar completing the deep point out here. And then what that has now since done, it's made the 1 to 1.618 coming into September 6, 2013. As you know, when you do a 1 to 1.618, A to B equals CD, or 1 to 2, A to B equals CD, markets are often going to do something different. Of course, it was into the oversold territory of the weekly chart out here, and all we've really seen is a small bounce. When I say small bounce, if we just simply give it the benefit of the doubt and just take a look at our C to D leg out here, it has not done the .382 retracement. .382 would have gotten up to 136.16. It has not done that. What has it run into? I'm glad you asked me that question. Looks to me like what it's running into is a downtrend channel line out here. The top of which is you can use the open session from last week. That open being 135.07. That'd be my first touch point out here. And then it really kind of creams in between the close, or the open, I should say, of April 19th, right around the 147.15-ish level, as well as the open on April 12th out there. So it looks like I can see the downside looks to me more cemented here with regard to that being accurate, but it looks like the upper side as well looks to be pretty well cemented. So we have seen, that could have been the extent of the move inside of the 30-year Treasury out there. So pay attention to the longer-term charts as well. Folks, if you're off to start your Tuesday, have a terrific Tuesday. Remember, get over to the TFNN homepage. Tell your loved ones that you want them, when it comes to buying a gift for you, have them get together and make an investment in you, something that you can use that you'll be able to share with them time and time again. That's our Tiger Dollar promotion. All the details on the homepage at TFNN.com. A nice 25% bonus waiting there for them, for you. Have a great Tuesday, folks. Look forward to seeing you soon. Take care now.
Yeah, we'll look at them stars and we're together. Well, it's always better when we're together. Yeah, it's always better when we're together.
What's the one thing that pulls people back from the breakthrough that they're moving towards? What's the only thing that really stops people from taking action? You and I both know the answer, and sure, we can come up with the reasons why we're not where we want to be, but the only reason that we don't do more with our life is fear. Or if you're an overachiever, call it stress. Simply put, there's something that happened to us in our past that's holding us back from the life we deserve, yet you and I are okay, we're here. So why should we let our past control our future? Exactly. We shouldn't. Hi, I'm Steve Rhodes with TFNN.com, and when it comes to your trading and investing, I can help you overcome your fear of loss. Together, we'll turn weakness into strength with a system I've developed called Mastering Probability. I'll teach you how to make your money work harder for you than you do for it. I'll teach you the tools that provide financial freedom. Go to the homepage of TFNN.com, click on my name, Steve Rhodes, and begin your journey of mastering probability risk-free. It's time to become a pioneer of your future versus a prisoner of your past.